What's up, y'all? So I'm online doing my due diligence, trying to figure out what happened to the Kubrat Pulev Michael Hunter fight that was going to be promoted by Don King. So I'm looking it up, and it says the fight is still on. How could it be on if now Michael Hunter's supposed to fight Jarrell Miller September 11th, the week of the Canelo Crawford fight? I don't understand. Apparently, the fight is off, and the information hasn't caught up to the internet. So we got Jarrell Miller, who was on his Instagram talking about Jared Anderson pulled out of the fight, said he's been smoking weed. He said Deontay Wilder don't want to fight. So now we got Jarrell Miller versus Michael Hunter. These guys are friends from what I know, so you're not going to get a lot of the trash talk unless something happens between now and then. But I'm like, why can't I find any information about why Kubrat Pulev and Michael Hunter is not happening? What's up with that? I don't know, but let's deal with what we do know. It looks like it's been finalized that Jarrell Big Baby Miller will now fight Michael Hunter, and this isn't for any belts or anything, but it's to kind of build momentum going into the Terrence Crawford Canelo fight, which is on September 13th. I hear this fight is scheduled for September 11th. So, yeah. Who do I like in this fight? I'm going to have to say, I feel like it might be a draw. Either a draw or probably Jarrell Miller, just because of the pressure he puts on. Now, you can't say because of the size, because look at Michael Hunter beat Martin Bakole back in the day, even though Bakole wasn't as big back then as he is now. So Michael Hunter's used to fighting these bigger guys. I just think the pressure from a 300-pound man that throws a lot of punches is different than a guy 300 pounds that kind of fights sporadically. So I think it'll be a draw. If not, I got to kind of lean to Jarrell Miller. And leading into this, like I said, we're not going to get the cliche-ish Jarrell Miller press conferences where it's a lot of back and forth and, dissing and hitting below the belt verbally, unless something happens that I don't know about leading up into it. You guys heard about this? Breaking news. Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe, the backup platform, and WJ, or my second channel, I should say. The Instagram, the J. Roos Theory, the Cash App, $ J. Roos33, LSR forever. Be fearless. Yay.